Hello fam, welcome back to my channel. I have another interesting story for you today, so please sit down, relax and listen. In the village of Ugba, there lived a respected farmer named Okafo and his wife Adaeze. They had two daughters, Ijeoma and Nkemdilim, and they were as different as day and night. Ijeoma, the elder one, was a picture of quiet diligence. Her hands were always busy, either tending to the family's crops, weaving beautiful clothes, or helping her mother with household chores. She was known for her gentle spirit and her willingness to help anyone in need. Her voice was soft, her laughter was rare but genuine, and her eyes held a deep wisdom beyond her years. Nkemdilim, the younger one, was a whirlwind of activity, energy and charm. She was beautiful with a bright smile and a quick wit. She loved to sing and dance, and her presence always brought a lively atmosphere. She was admired by many in the village for her beauty and her vibrant personality. However, beneath the surface, a seed of vanity and jealousy had taken root. Okafo and Adaeze, like many parents, had their preferences. They saw Ijeoma's quiet nature as a sign of weakness, while Nkemdilim's vivacity was interpreted as strength and promise. They showered Nkemdilim with praise and gifts, while Ijeoma's efforts were often overlooked or taken for granted. This favoritism bred resentment in Ijeoma's heart, though she rarely showed it. She yearned for her parents' affection, but she knew that no matter how hard she tried, she would never be as beloved as Nkemdilim. Nkemdilim, on the other hand, reveled in her parents' attention, often using it to her advantage. She would boast about her beauty and her parents' love, subtly belittling Ijeoma's contributions. The sisters' rivalry grew more intense as they grew older. Nkemdilim, always the center of attention, attracted many suitors. Ijeoma, though beautiful in her own way, was often overlooked. The villagers, noticing the parents' favoritism, began to mirror it. They admired Nkemdilim's charm and overlooked Ijeoma's quiet strength. One day, a wealthy trader from a neighboring village came to Okafor's compound seeking a wife. He was impressed by Nkemdilim's beauty and her lively spirit. Okafor and Adaeze, overjoyed at the prospect of their favorite daughter marrying into wealth, quickly arranged a marriage. Nkemdilim, thrilled by the idea of leaving the village and living a life of luxury, accepted without hesitation. Ijeoma, witnessing her sister's good fortune, felt a pang of sadness, not for herself, but for her sister. She knew that Nkemdilim was not truly happy. She was driven by vanity and a desire for material wealth. She feared that Nkemdilim's vanity would bring her trouble. The day of Nkemdilim's marriage arrived. The village was filled with music and dancing. Nkemdilim, adorned in the finest clothes and jewelry, was the picture of a happy bride. Ijeoma, though her heart was heavy, helped with preparations, ensuring that her sister's wedding was a success. As Nkemdilim left the village with her husband, Ijeoma watched her go, a sense of foreboding settling over her. She knew that her sister's journey would not be easy. Time passed and Ijeoma continued to live in her parents' compound. working diligently and caring for her parents. She became known in the village for her wisdom and kindness. People sought her advice, and she always offered a helping hand. Her quiet strength and resilience earned her the respect of the villagers, even if her parents still favored Nkemdilim. Meanwhile, Nkemdilim's life was not as glamorous as she had imagined. Her husband, though wealthy, was a harsh and demanding man. He expected her to obey his every command and treated her more like a possession than a wife. Nkemdilim's vanity and her spoiled nature made it difficult for her to adjust to her new life. She missed the attention and admiration she had received in her village, and she began to resent her husband for taking her away from it. One day, Nkemdilim, in a fit of anger, spoke disrespectfully to her husband. He, enraged by her insolence, struck her. The blow was so severe that Nkemdilim fell to the floor, holding her cheeks, her most prized possession, which was marred by a deep scar. Nkemdilim was devastated. She felt that her life was ruined. She blamed her husband for her misfortune, but deep down, she knew that her vanity and her pride had contributed to her downfall. She longed to return to her village to her parents' embrace, but she was ashamed of her appearance and her failure. After many weeks, Nkemdilim, driven by desperation, decided to return home. She walked for days, her feet sore and her spirit broken. When she finally reached her village, she was a shadow of her former self. Her beauty was gone, replaced by a look of sadness and regret. She went straight to her parents' compound, hoping for comfort and acceptance. But when Okafor and Adaeze saw her, they were shocked and dismayed. They could not recognize their beautiful daughter, and they were ashamed of her mad appearance. They turned her away, telling her that she was no longer welcome in their home. Nkemdilim, heartbroken and alone, wandered through the village seeking shelter and kindness. But the villagers, remembering her vanity and her cruelty towards Ijeoma, turned their backs on her. She was an outcast, rejected by her family and her community. Ijeoma, hearing of her sister's plight, felt a deep sorrow. Despite the years of rivalry and resentment, she could not bear to see her sister suffer. She went in search of Nkemdilim, finding her huddled and weeping by the river bank. Ijeoma took Nkemdilim into her arms, offering her comfort and forgiveness. She brought her to her own small hut, which she had built with her own hands, and cared for her with tenderness and compassion. She washed her wounds, fed her, and listened to her stories of sorrow and regret. Nkemdilim, overwhelmed by her sister's kindness, wept tears of remorse. She realized how wrong she had been, how blinded by vanity and jealousy. She begged Ijeoma for forgiveness, and Ijeoma, with her gentle spirit, forgave her without hesitation. As the days passed, Nkemdilim began to heal, both physically and emotionally. She learned to appreciate the simple things in life, the beauty of nature, the warmth of human connection, and she learned to value her sister's kindness and strength. One day, Okafor and Adaeze, hearing of Ijeoma's kindness towards Nkemdilim, came to her hut. They were filled with shame and regret for their treatment of both their daughters. They saw the true beauty of Ijeoma's character, her quiet strength and her unwavering love. They begged Ijeoma for forgiveness, and with her generous heart, she forgave them. They then turned to Nkemdilim, offering her their love and acceptance. Nkemdilim, humbled by her experience, accepted their apology and embraced them. From that day forward, the family was reunited, not by vanity or favoritism, but by love and kindness. Okafor and Adaeze learned to appreciate both their daughters for who they were, and they treated them with equal love and respect. Nkemdilim, having learned her lesson, became a kind and compassionate woman. She used her experiences to help others, sharing her story as a cautionary tale about the dangers of vanity and jealousy. She and Ijeoma became inseparable, their bond strengthened by their shared experience. The villagers, witnessing the transformation of Nkemdilim and the reconciliation of the family, learned a valuable lesson about the importance of kindness, forgiveness, and true beauty. They recognized Ijeoma's strength and wisdom, and they respected her for her unwavering love and compassion. The tale of Ijeoma and Nkemdilim became a legend in the village, a reminder that true beauty lies within, and that love and forgiveness can heal even the deepest wound. It taught that parental favoritism can bring great harm, and that true strength is found in kindness and humility. Thank you, my dear viewers, for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Kindly let me know in the comment section what part of the story you enjoyed the most. Until I come your way again next time, it's bye from me.